Hello class, the article I'll be talking about is called Prop 50 Live Action Results, Cali Voters Projected to Pass Redistricting Measures. This article takes place at a time when Prop 50 was just about to collect all votes, but it's mostly seen as something that will be passed and is passed as in current time right now. But it mostly talks about the reasons of why Prop 50 was passed and what exactly Prop 50 is. So I'm going to start off talking about why Prop 50 was voted to be put in place. Before we start, I want to say that Prop 50 is only for the state of California. It isn't exactly about all over the US. So that's why this actually worked a lot better, because California is heavily Democratic. And it was seen as a way said that Republicans are using some type of bad tactic to make voting not fair, and they used Texas in a way to target them, saying that Texas is mainly Republican, which is pretty ironic because California is heavily Democratic. But they used them to kind of say that over here we're going to make voting more fair. So they tried to so their idea is to make areas that usually tend to vote Republican vote Democratic, so that California wins democratically more often. But it was more so framed to make things equal when it truly was not equal. Now, what exactly is Prop 50? Prop 50 is a proposition to redraw 5 voting districts in favor of Democrats. Now, you may wonder, what are voting districts? Well, voting districts are, in this example, would be 11 houses. Each house has their own set of ideas, if they're more conservative or more liberal. And they would all go vote, and whoever wins out of this group would count as one district voting this way, or one district voting this way. And basically, according to the proposition, they're basically saying that there would be 8 Republicans here and 3 Democrats here. So they would literally never win, or it'd be a very low chance of them winning anything. So they want to redraw it to make things more fair. Maybe instead of circling this area over here, where there's more Republicans, we kind of cut a little bit of them out and have more Democrats on this side, to make things more 50-50, which would allow both sides to have an equal chance of winning, which would overall be the thought of having voting districts be redrawn. In my personal opinion of this proposition, it sounds good for a start to redraw the districts to make things fair, but there's already a committee that does this every decade or so. So doing this, it kind of messes up that balance that if people vote, they could just change voting districts or change a lot of things that are already changed regularly, and it may end up affecting how much power certain groups have, in a sense. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Prop 50 is a good idea? Would you vote yes? Would you vote no on it? Thanks for listening.